Blink if you can hear me. Or not, I guess. You're gonna probably blink either way. Oh, there we go. Hey, welcome back to the mortal world, buddy. You doing alright? Good. Scared us for a moment. We found you floating in the middle of Amity Park trying to bend street lamps around the civilians. Luckily, we were able to subdue the ghosts that had possessed you and separate them from your body without much harm. I say much, because it's kind of why you're here. You're a little banged up and, well, I mean, you did just have a ghost possess you, so, you know, we gotta make sure that you're alright. So, oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Who am I? I'm shocked and a little hurt. We graduated from Casper High together. Don't you remember? It's Sam. Sam Fenton. Sam Phantom? Oh, that's right. You probably wouldn't remember me by that name, would you? Sam Manson. No? Really, the purple and black isn't jogging your memory at all? Amazing. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I was just your local goth kid at Casper High, so what does it matter? But do you remember, like, Danny Phantom at all? Of course, everyone always remembers Danny Phantom. For the right reasons, but, you know, sometimes it hurts a little bit when the rest of us aren't remembered. Either way, you're stuck here with me. So, you have a few scrapes and, some plasma on you, but a good night's rest is all that, you need to heal, really. Oh, sorry, could you repeat that again? My hearing's a little bad. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're currently in our recovery chamber at the, Emergency Ops Center. I know it doesn't really look very, chamber-like. It used to look more like a doctor's office, but over the years, people showed signs of heightened anxiety, so we remodeled to make it look more like a living room to set people at ease. I didn't want any windows added, though. I don't really like the sun. So I'll just be asking you a few questions about how you're feeling, and just kind of doing some checkup stuff. It shouldn't be a long process. Some people even find it relaxing, so feel free to get comfortable. Before we begin, are you hungry? Need anything to drink? I'd offer you a turf witch, but lunch lady's been on my case, so it's easier to just go without than to have to deal with her annoyance. You know. It's always something, huh? You're okay? Alright. I should also mention before we begin that you are welcome to stay the night here after we are through fixing you up. Our lab has a salt-based ghost shield around it, so there's nothing to worry about. Your choice, though. Some people say for not walking the streets until daylight, you know. Personally, I think that things that happen in the daylight are way scarier than things that happen at night, but again, just me. Any questions before we begin? Okay, good, because I wasn't going to answer any of them anyway. Alright, let's get started. Let's get this all set. Alright, now could you provide us with your name? Okay. And your age? I mean, you're probably the same age as me, but we had a lot of meatheads in our graduating class, Don't know how long those guys were hanging around. Oh, I mean, that doesn't mean that you're part of that group. Oh, what was your age again? Okay, cool. Birth date? Okay. And your address. This isn't like we're not billing you or anything. I trust me. This is courtesy. We just do this out of the goodness of our hearts or something. We just want to make sure that we're going to be taking you to the right place, in the morning, or should something happen, we know like where to go so we can contact other people. That's rare if anything happens like that, but we like to cover our bases. Cool. Is that close to the center of town, or is that... Oh, that's... No. Okay. That's on the opposite side of town, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about how you're feeling, and I'm going to probably ask you to do a couple of small physical things just to make sure that, you're all okay. Or something like that. Okay. Now, do you have any pain at all, like an overall sensation of pain? And could you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being you were punched by a kitten, and 10 being you were mauled by a dinosaur-sized kitten? Cool. Okay. Do you have any headaches, nausea, aches? Okay. Any tingling, weakness, or numbness? Yes, that's it. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm going to just ask you just to test some brief motor skills. I'm going to ask you to look at this pen, and I want you to just kind of follow it with your eyes. Just some hand-eye coordination, okay? Okay. Alright, now look up. Okay. Look down. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now, how many fingers am I holding up? Okay, now? Okay, how about now? I'm sorry, that was lame. Old habits die hard, I guess. Get it? I tried to sneak a die because this is a ghost facility. I'll just leave the jokes to Jack. Yeah, that's not really my thing. Alright, so, well, your motor skills seem to be fine, which is good. So now I'll be making sure that there isn't anything still attached to you with the Fenton Spectre Ejector. See, the Spectre Ejector, where is it? I know, it looks like a butterfly. It's not. I promise. I hate how it looks too. Trust me. Jazz was tired of it looking boring, like all the other tech that we have. So she made whatever preppy Lisa Frank-inspired monstrosity this is. Sorry. Nevertheless, the spectre ejector extracts ghosts from your body should they be possessing or fixating on you. It's a combination of our previous technology, the ghost weasel and the ectodejecto. The weasel just stripped the ghost from you, and the ectodejecto was meant to weaken ghosts, so our wonderful Dr. Jazz whipped up an improved model that combined aspects of both. So this device, the spectre ejector, first weakens the ghost, and then strips it from the living being that it's possessing. So I'll just be waving this over your body to check vital areas for any ecto remnants. This may take a moment, so get cozy again. So I'm just gonna. Let's try and get your ears. Did you say something? Where are Danny and Tucker? Good question. Danny's probably dealing with something across town, as usual. But Tucker's probably doing mayoral duties. Tucker rarely performs ghost hunts anymore. He's usually scouting and doing surveillance, Several years back, he helped set up the National Ghost Anomaly Detection Service with world powers in the event of something catastrophic. Again. I'm sure you've heard of it. The Global Hertz Observation and Scanning Terminal, otherwise known as GHOST. There have been a ton of news bulletins about it over the last decade since its implementation. It circles the Earth, scans for ghostly frequencies. Any frequency within a certain hertz range sends up a red flag, and a team is dispatched to check it out. It's like a worldwide Ghostbuster system. Who you gonna call? The Fentons, obviously. Okay. Well, it looks like you got away pretty clean, which is good. So you do have a couple of little scrapes, and it looks like you maybe have got some turf burn on you from maybe like a sidewalk or something, or a tree branch. What did you do? I have no idea. You were wrapping this like these metal objects around people. I don't really understand it, but we don't really understand the psyche of ghosts too much, which is interesting. Sometimes they fixate on things from their past. Sometimes they just act out. Every ghost is different, so I just don't understand. Street lamps? I don't understand what that's about. Whatever. Okay, but we'll just get these all cleaned up for you. So first I'm just gonna use this alcohol wipe to just kind of sterilize them and clean them off. It's got a special anti-ecto solution and on it, so it'll get rid of anything that might have gotten into your wounds that the ectodejecto couldn't detect. And then I'll just be putting some bandages on it. What? Were you expecting like some Fenton anti-ghost healing fabric? I'm screwing with you. Of course we have that. I'm not using some Band-Aid brand corporation project on you. I'm I'm using an all-organic hemp-based product developed here in our lab. Okay, on your forehead, you got one. Right above your eye, it seems. How does that always happen? It's like always perfectly right above the eye. Okay. I know it seems that we're acting like Big Brother over the world, but I assure you, we are being as non-invasive as possible. What? Why did we bring you here? It's like a contamination procedure. You know, we have to make sure that you're okay and that you won't harm anyone. I mean, ghosts are a little different, and they're kind of hard to deal with because you can't really deal with them like you would like a person, you know, or a rock, you know, something that you can physically touch. It's hard to describe. But I guess that you've experienced it a little bit, so you kind of have an understanding, right? Okay, you seem smart. But safety to the public is a priority. Let's get behind your ears. The strain has been lifted from us somewhat since the ghost system has been active, though, thankfully. Admiral Gray is incredibly vigilant over the ghost system. She doesn't let anything slip by her. We assigned it to her from day one. Oh, lift up your chin a little bit. There seems to be one. Yeah, right. Just perfect. Perfect. You remember her, right? Valerie Gray? Yeah. She graduated from Casper High as well. Super smart. Super tough. She's got this killer haircut now. Totally edgy. I mean, she's... Oh, hang on. Tilt your head back. There you go. Perfect. She's used up a bit on her hatred of ghosts. I mean, she still doesn't like them, but she respects Danny, so she's a bit more open-minded these days. My mother-in-law, Amity Fenton, she oversees Admiral Gray as a research scientist. But that doesn't mean that she passes up a chance to kick some ghost butt back to their realm, you know. She's awesome. Okay. Just gonna put some of this. Okay. Just on the one underneath of your chin. That seems to be the biggest one. You must have smacked your chin on something maybe when you fell. It's okay. Okay. Now we're just gonna put some burn cream on looks like you've got something right here on your arm. These. Okay. No, go like that for me. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Well, it looks like we're about done then. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Okay, let me just take a look at your face one more time. Make sure that, you know, everything's all good. Now, did you want to stay with us tonight? I can get you a room ready. Just check above the eyes and under the eyes. Okay. behind the ears. You do? Okay, cool. I can get you a room, no problemo. So if you want to follow me, we can get you into a room for some rest, and I'll leave this chart here so you can look over everything that we did. We try to keep things fairly transparent. And I'll make you a copy of it so you can take home in case anything funny happens and you want to, go to like a medical doctor, or if you want to come back and see us, we'll have a copy of it. But sometimes, you might just want it for reference, just so you have like a starting point of like wherever or whatever. Cool. So if you want to follow me, I have a key for you for your room. It is filled with your DNA. All we did was like do a quick scan of your skin, so it'll only open for you and for us because we have a copy of it. So you should be safe. All right, follow me and let's get you ready for some good rest.